the most important people on the boat, on the second deck, up there, all the way in the back. There they are. That's Julia and Trey, our bartenders. They're very important because the more you go see them, the better this tour is going to get. All right? Hey guys, real quick, look to your right. See this house that has the gazebo and the barrel tile roof? That was originally built for the Anheuser-Busch family. See the lights around the water? You know what we call those? Bud lights. Bud lights. That's where they filmed the 1960 movie Where the Boys Are. Connie Francis, George Hamilton over there. Started the big spring breaks here in Fort Lauderdale, ran from the 60s all the way through the early 90s when the city got tired of tearing up the hotels every year and they kind of kicked them out of town. How's everybody down here? Hey! Everybody okay up front here? Let me check up front. You guys got the honeymoon seats. How'd you get there? That's over there. Hey, look over to your left over here. See that house with all the towers? That place right there is the LA Fitness house. Owners of LA Fitness. See the little gazebo over there to the left, right behind us? Okay, now that place over there, there were 5 or 6 guys sitting around that table a couple of weeks ago. We're not sure if the LA Fitness people still own that place because these guys were out there, no shirts on, big beer guts. Either they don't own the place anymore or they don't use the membership fee. We're not sure. Over here on the left-hand side, this great big house right here. We used to be able to tell you who. We got a letter a couple of weeks ago from the lawyer and said we can't say his name. But anyway, he's a banker from New York. Bought that place for his 70th birthday present for himself a year ago. Has been remodeling ever since. Happy birthday to him. Look over to your left again. See the great big place over there, kind of greenish yellow with a barrel tile roof, orange roof, and a big long white dot hard to the left over there? That's the largest house in Fort Lauderdale. That's owned by the people that came up with Sunglass Hut. Now they say they've been married over 40 years. They also say each one of them lives at one end of the house. I'm not sure that's why they've been married so long, but it sounds good to me. Now, the taxes over there, property taxes, over $1,000 a day.
Oh, goodness.
See the long dock? They've got 3 giant yachts. They sail around the world most of the time in. They won't even fit at that dock at one time. Now you guys understand why those sunglasses and sunglasses cost over $200. Somebody's got to pay for all that junk. Hey guys, if we went to our left, we would head down towards Port Everglades. Keep on going, we'd be in Hollywood, Sunny Isles, Miami, off into Biscayne Bay, Key Largo, Marathon, Key West, all down that way, off of Mexico. Anybody ever bought or use those striped jeans back in the 80s? The striped denim, the stripe with the stitching. She made them over here. See the striped lines? Gloria Vanderbilt's house over there. Look to the left side of the house. See the little octagon gazebo over there? She recently built that about 3 years ago, and I'll tell you why. She loved to cook out, did not like cooking out outside, so that's kind of like the cook-in, cook-out place over there. I don't know what you call it. Anybody ever buy pet food at Petco?
Yeah.
You help pay for the next house on our right. Petco, the founders of Petco, right over there. Oh, check it out. Hey, check it out. Look, there's a crocodile over there on the rocks on the right. See it? Look at it. See it? See it up there? Now that thing hasn't moved in many years, but that is a crocodile. That's the Lacoste Company's house. Lacoste Company. Now the new owners bought that. They decided to keep the crocodile right there on the rocks. Next place on the right, you're going to see 2 shade trees, no leaves on them. That's because the last hurricane that came through blew all the leaves off. Those are beautiful shade trees here in South Florida called Royal Poinciana trees. The tall trees over there are coconut palms. Then you're going to see a white bulkhead. On the corner of the bulkhead, there's 3 tall palm trees. Those are royal palm trees. See the empty lot off to our right? Anybody remember Lee Majors?
Yeah,
$6 million man. There was a house there that belonged to him and Farrah Fawcett when they were married. When they got divorced, he became the $3 million man. After that, he tried to sell that house for about 4 years. Couldn't sell the house. Went to the realtor, said, "What's going on?" Realtor said, "Lee, nobody wants to buy a house with major faucet problems." Hey guys, the bar is right in the back of the boat upstairs. Get yourself some drinks, these will get better. Look to your left over there. There is a light blue boat and a white top. Big boat over there to our left. Look at the house behind it with the white trim. South Florida's biggest drug dealer. Yeah. True. The owner of Walgreens. Hey guys, over to your right over there. See that house with the barrel tile roof? That place owned by the people that own Kohl's department stores. The lot here, they bought the lot. They're going to build a new house there. The bigger house will become, the other house over there will become the guest house. Anybody on the boat use that Kohl's cash? Anyone? You use the Kohl's cash? Look what they bought with your cash. Yeah. Look at the place to your right here. That used to belong to Pam Huizinga, Wayne Huizinga's daughter. The next place that's for sale over here, the white one on our right-hand side, used to belong to Wayne Huizinga's sister. Long ago, she gave him a $5,000 loan to buy a trash truck. With that one trash truck, he started Waste Management. He's the only guy in the world to start 3 Fortune 500 companies from the ground up. Waste Management, then Blockbuster Video. Now you may say, poor Wayne must have lost a lot of money when Blockbuster Video went out of business. Nope. Wayne sold it 6 months before it went under for $8 billion. Wow. Wayne also owns AutoNation. So if you bought a car from AutoNation, you bought from Wayne Huizinga. Wayne used to own the Miami Dolphins, the Florida Marlins, and the Panthers. Sold those teams, but still held on to 5% of the Miami Dolphins. Now to our right, you're going to see a canal. Look to the left side of the canal. See where the houses are coming out here? There used to be one giant house on this whole peninsula. That was Wayne Huizinga's house. He moved up the river. We'll show you his house currently. But he had that house for a long time. Tried to sell the house when he moved up the river. Could not sell it. Too big, too expensive, nobody wanted it. So he knocked the house down, they sold the properties off. That's what they're doing over there. Now guys, I want to tell you something. Being the narrator on the Jungle Queen doesn't pay crap. There used to be a house over here last week, and I'm not kidding you. You can see they just knocked it down. On the corner here, there was a little yellow dollhouse. I used to live in that dollhouse. The people that owned the house had no idea I lived there. Unfortunately, they didn't ask me if they could knock it down or take it away. Hey guys, look over to your left. See the for sale sign? Call Dale over there. He'll tell you that's $3.2 million. That's the 10% down payment. On the right, look at this beautiful house over here, owned by Kenneth Silverbrand. He owns an investment firm, and if you look straight ahead of us, he owns one of the tall towers down there called One Financial Plaza. On your left-hand side, here comes Wayne Huizinga's house. Starts right here. Here's the guest house. The green place with the 2 lights on each side of the brown door, that's where the tractor goes. That's the gardener's house. Then you got another guest house. Then Wayne's house is 7 houses connected together that goes around Tarpon Bend in the river. Notice the 3 dolphin sculptures over there on your left. That's because he still owns 5% of the Miami Dolphins. Now look at the bell tower. There's a jacuzzi on the second deck, infinity pool below, and the trim is real gold. A lot of times Wayne will come out and wave at us. Oh, real quick, look over to your right. See that park? That's Cooley Park. I'll tell you the significance of that as we go up the river farther. And as we come around the bend back to the left-hand side, look past Wayne's house. You'll see a river with a white boat up there. That's where they filmed the original Tarzan movies with Johnny Weissmuller. Look to your right. See the block wall there, the stone wall? See the top of it? Remind you of anything? That house was built by the Bell family. They came up with Taco Bell. Look to your left now. Coming up on the left, you'll see the big, beautiful house. Looks like it popped out of a Harry Potter movie. Wayne Huizinga had the people from Universal Orlando come down, design and build this house. And then guess what Wayne did with it? Gave it to his 28-year-old niece as a wedding present. Who wants to have Wayne as an uncle? You know what? I'd be his niece for that. You know what I'm saying? Hey guys, there's a crocodile alligator on the rocks over there. Those were props used during the original filming of the Tarzan movies with Johnny Weissmuller right here. And also on the right-hand side, there's a hedge coming up. Look at the orange house owned by the Alamo Rent-A-Car people. Before it was called Alamo, it was called Rent-A-Wreck. Hey sir, please get off the railings. Thank you. Over to the left-hand side over here, you'll see the house with the flag right there in the boat. That's where they filmed the 1991 movie Cape Fear with Robert De Niro and Nick Nolte. You might be wondering why they filmed a movie about North Carolina here in South Florida. You guys know Nick Nolte, right? Believe it or not, true story, under house arrest there for drunk driving at the time, they brought the movie to Nick. On the left-hand side, see the pool right here? Wayne Huizinga owned this house when he fully owned the Miami Dolphins. Let one of his coaches live there absolutely free. That was Nick Saban's house. Until one night he snuck off in the middle of the night and went back to Alabama. Look to your right-hand side, you'll see the boat Pilot over here. See that boat sitting there? If you love kitchens, this is your house. Everything from the center doorway to the left over here is kitchen. There was a lady the other night when we came by looking at her phone in there, probably looking at the GPS, trying to find the pots and pans over there. All right, the next few houses on our right, a couple of them built out of a wood called Dade County pine, impervious to insects or rotting. But unfortunately, they will never build another house out of Dade County pine. It only grew in Dade County, Florida. And back then, they used every single tree, not one tree left in the world. Coming up on the right again, you're going to see the green condos coming up. You could get a waterfront unit right here for $30,000. Back in 1970, right now they're $300,000. Now guys, look straight ahead of you. On the right, there's a house coming up, a beautiful house under the coconut palms up there that has arched windows. That house was built in 1912 for John Wesley Needham. Later became the John Robert Powers Modeling School for Girls. Now if you look off to your right, you'll see where the little table is. Now the models used to go out there and sunbathe from time to time, and for some reason, the old Jungle Queen used to break down right about here. How you guys doing over here? Everybody good? Thank you? Yeah? All right. Hey guys, look to your left. See the white place looks like an old castle? That was built and lived in by infamous gangster Bugsy Siegel.
Oh.
The Flamingo Hotel. There's our old mayor, Jim Noggle, 6 consecutive terms winning. We're going to have us over there. See where this going? Jim Noggle, 6 consecutive terms, very popular mayor here in Fort Lauderdale, raised the height of the downtown buildings. And Jim Noggle has a yellow shed, a yellow house. Also got a yellow lab over there. He's got a blonde wife, blonde kids. We call him Old Yellow. Coming up on your right, this boat coming up with the black around the top of the hull. That was built here in Fort Lauderdale. That's a Broward yacht. Used to be called Eagle Eye, owned by Eagle Knievel, the stuntman. Now, Eagle Knievel liked to gamble. One night he's gambling with his accountant, losing pretty badly. Put the boat up in the game. He lost the card game. The accountant got the boat, renamed it Bottom Line. On your right-hand side again, the pool over here that some of you can see, and the new place they built right here to our right belongs to the Big Green Hotel to our right. This is the first hotel on the river. It is the famous Riverside Hotel. Back in the 30s, a famous actor came and cut the ribbon for this hotel. Later, when he became president, he stayed here, President Ronald Reagan. Now, right over this tunnel, we're passing over a tunnel right now on our left and right-hand side, you'll see U.S. Highway 1. Now, over to your right, you see a guy walking. Right behind that, there is a square house with green trim, the oldest house in Fort Lauderdale over there. Frank and Ivy Stranahan's house. Had a booming trading business with the Seminole Indians. Frank ran a ferry across the river at this location right here. Frank was also the local banker at the time. During the economic downturn in the 1920s, though, Frank lost a lot of people's money. And he felt so badly about it that he actually drowned himself right there in front of the Stranahan house. Newest place in town right next to the Stranahan house on the right, that place with all the glass part to our right. That's the tallest building in Fort Lauderdale right now, called the Icon. Slightly behind us now, slightly behind us. All the glass, now you look at him. There we go. Anybody on the boat getting married? Anybody ever heard of getting married? Anyone? Okay. See this little boat right here? I'm going to say old man. They don't want me to say that. See the boat over there to the left, like you said? They got a special one on right now. And if you get married and have your wedding on the boat and have your reception, you get divorced in the same year, the divorce party's free. On the right and left-hand side, you'll see the brick walkways over there. That is Riverwalk. You can see some people over here walking up and down Riverwalk. Pretty busy on the weekends, on beautiful days, people come here walk. There's 3 great restaurants here where they have lunch and dinner. We'll show you those restaurants as we go up the river. As we come around the bend of the river called Danger Bend, we're heading towards our first bridge of Henry. You see the bridge is going up in the air. Captain Gary's already called ahead to make sure the bridge is going up. All these bridges are on the westbound town. Now these bridge tenders in Fort Lauderdale are a little picky. They love to be greeted, and they love to be greeted well. So that way, when we come home tonight, we want prompt bridge openings because we're going to want to get home. Because after the show, after dinner, we're going to be tired, so we want to get home, right? So guys, we got to say hi to our bridge tender here. Our first bridge tender, his name is Mr. Johnson. We're going to wave to him. He's going to be on the right-hand side. He's already got his head out the window there. I'm going to go up here and wave to him, actually. All right, guys. Look, here's Mr. Johnson right up there. There he is, right up there. Let's say 3, 2, 1. Hello, Mr. Johnson. Yeah, it's all in the family here on the river. All in the family. Hey, is anybody paying too much money to stay here in Fort Lauderdale or South Florida anyway? Yes? All right, come see me next time before you come over. Because I can get your room right over here on the left-hand side, this beautiful hotel on the river. I get your room there. There are free meals included. There is free bars in every single room. There's cell phones. Ladies and gentlemen, the $60 million waterfront Broward County Jail right over there today. So if you need a room, let me know. I'll hook you up. You guys look to your right and you'll see the tall blue towers over here. Those are the tallest buildings in Fort Lauderdale for many, many years. The River House condos over there. Now, we had a famous resident that lived at the top of those condos, Miami Dolphins quarterback Dan Marino. Everybody used to kid around that he could throw a football from the top all the way to the stadium. I don't think that was true. But I know, but I don't think he could throw it quite that far. Anyway. All right, guys, look to your left. The first of 3 restaurants over here with the neon around the sign. That's the Downtown Restaurant. That building's been there since the 1930s. All kinds of old Fort Lauderdale memorabilia throughout the building to check out. Very cool place to have lunch or dinner right on the river as well. You can eat there or inside. Anybody on the boat seen the movie movie? Okay, up ahead of us to the right slightly, you'll see a park. That's Huizenga Plaza over there. That's where they filmed the dog park scenes for the movie. Now we have another bridge coming up. You can see it's up in the air. And we're not going to get too much farther past this bridge because as you can see straight ahead of us, the train's going over the train bridge. Well, we're going to go through Andrews Avenue Bridge here. We got to say hi to our bridge tender when we get up there. Let me see who's up there. All right, it's Mrs. Johnson. Mrs. Johnson over here, of course, married to the guy over there at 3rd Avenue. Everything's in the family here on the bridges in Fort Lauderdale. She's coming to the window right now. Here she comes over. Here, let's get up here so I can wave at Mrs. Johnson. All right, guys, you ready? We're going to go 3, 2, 1 as loud as we can because she's really far away over here. All right, here she is right here. Say 3, 2, 1. Hello, Mrs. Johnson! All right, good job, guys. Good job. See, she blew on it. Looks like a lucky lady might not get out of our way. We might have to push it. And off to our right, there is Bryony's Irish Pub over there. It's a great place for lunch or dinner. And if you go inside, you're only looking at the outside. There's a big inside as well. All kinds of cool things to check out. So on the outside as well. It looks like we're right on time. The train just finished and going across the bridge. Now let me tell you about the train bridge up here ahead of us. That's the oldest bridge on the river. That bridge was built over 100 years ago by Henry Flagler. As part of the Florida East Coast Railway system, runs from Jacksonville all the way to Key West. When we go through the bridge, by the way, the bridge is probably one of the best working bridges on the river, even though it's over 100 years old. It goes up and down about 30 times, maybe 40 times, day and night. Trains go over it all the time. As we go through, if you look to your left, that'll be towards Key West, to your right towards Jacksonville. And while we're sitting here, that gives me a chance to tell you, hey, you guys ever had a good dream at night? And you wake up and that dream was really great? You're like, wow, that was nice. I had one last night. Woke up, had a dream about walking on the beach. It was fabulous. Woke up, walked around a while, and then I realized. All right, the third of the 3 great restaurants over here to your left. If you love seafood, there's your place right there. Pirate Republic. Great seafood. Let's give them a wave. Some of the original houses that were in Fort Lauderdale have been moved here to the museum area. You can take a walking tour and see how the pioneers used to live here in Fort Lauderdale. Off to our right. Coming into the Downtown Arts and Entertainment District, straight ahead of us, you can see Huizinga Pavilion slightly to the left up there. And then you got the Performing Arts Center straight ahead. And coming up on our right, you'll see the yellow arches in the sky. That's not McDonald's. That's the Museum of Discovery and Science, and the IMAX Theater coming up on the right. Oh, you guys know our local basketball team, the Heat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys remember a player that used to play for the Heat, Shaquille O'Neal?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. He used to come and sit here on the river. He loved to sit along this river when he was relaxing. He left his chair. It's right over here on the right-hand side. See it over there? Yeah, that's Shaq's chair right there. By the way, the land and funding for a lot of this downtown area donated and provided by Wayne Huizinga. As we come around the corner, coming up on another bridge. This is 7th Avenue Bridge. Now, captains and people in town call this the Confused Bridge. That's because, believe it or not, one side of the bridge is 7th Avenue. As soon as you cross the center, you're on 4th Avenue. In Fort Lauderdale, we have no idea whatever happened to 5th and 6th Avenue, but they're not here. Now, you can get really lost late at night after having a little party or two on this bridge, because you can swear I was on 7th Avenue. By the way, guys,
Your next
I gotta tell
anniversary.
you, they're not my jokes anyway. I still, you know what I mean?
You don't want one?
I couldn't come up with anything. Oh, we got another bridge tender up here. We gotta say hi to Miss Johnson, the daughter of those two back there. She's gonna put her little white Michael Jackson hand out the window and wave to us up here. Let's do it nice and loud on the right-hand side. 3, 2, 1. Hello, Miss Johnson! There she is. Did she wave at you? She put the little right hand out there? Yeah. Hey guys, look to your right. See this place right here? Cooley's Landing. Remember Cooley Park back there? Everything's named Cooley, named after the Cooley family that were murdered by the Seminole Indians. That started the Second Seminole Indian War. Major William Lauderdale was sent down to Tennessee to command the troops. And eventually, Fort Lauderdale got its name from him. Now guys, at Bahia Bar, where we left from, the dock rent was $10 a foot per night. That great big yacht that was sitting on the corner as we came out is paying $2,500 a night to sit there. It doesn't include anything. Now, over here, dock rent is about $1 a foot per night. That's cheaper. And if you live on your boat, it's a great deal. Because if you don't like your neighbors, you can always move out. Or you can do what I do. Wait till about 3 o'clock in the morning, untie your neighbor's boat. They wake up some nights. All right, we got a floating miracle on the river here, right past this boat, Toucan 2. This old boat called Devil's Triangle, just ahead of that boat, sitting off to our right, has been floating there longer than anyone can remember. Now look at the pilings next to it. They're all bent up. That's because during the last hurricane a few months ago, a giant tree in the yard fell down, knocked the pilings simple, but missed the boat. Now the guy that owns the house, the boat, the caboose over there, his name's Richard Weiner. He wrote the books about the Devil's Triangle. Now in the daytime, we go to our island, we have 2 alligator shows. Now we're approaching the fork of the river up here. Now during the day we ask people which fork they would like to take, left or right, okay? Let's just pretend we're going to go to an alligator show, just to see how you guys would make out on this deal. Who wants to go to the right? Alright, who wants to go to the left? Alright, those of you that went to the right, we would not go to the alligator show. We would be the alligator show. Because we would run out of water out in the Everglades and be stuck and the alligators would come get us. So, for those of you that picked right, that was wrong. So, we are going to go left. And by the way, if we went left on a small boat, like one of these on our left-hand side, and went up the South Fork, we could actually go north. We'd go out into the Everglades, hit a canal that could take us up to Lake Okeechobee up in Palm Beach County, And from there, we can take another canal that would take us to the west coast of Florida, right around Fort Myers. Anybody ready for ribs, chicken, shrimp,
Oh, you gotta
steak
let me in there
fries?
fight. I'm gonna be picking you
We
up.
also got baked beans out there, coleslaw, Hawaiian rolls, all kinds of goodies. By the way, it's all you can eat, so make sure when they come around, if you want something more, just tell them, they'll bring it. All you can eat.
I better start eating
Right,
these chips.
right. Alright guys, over here to your right. See that house coming up off to our right? It belongs to this piece of property that was just sold a couple days ago for $9 million. This is the coolest piece of property in Florida probably. It's shaped exactly like the state of Florida. It's naturally formed. This piece of property naturally formed because this is a natural river. Nothing's been changed. They only put a bulkhead around it to protect the river, or the piece of land here. That sold for $9 million along with the house. Right now we're coming down the coast from West Palm Beach, just about to Fort Lauderdale and Miami here. Let's head around over the Keys here in just a second.